So what is the right way? So we have our precious baby. We're so worried as parents, man. We're worried. Are you worried?
Yeah.
You?
Yeah.
Tell us. Come and tell us here outside. Hold this for us and tell us. So what is the right way? Guys, we're wondering what is the right way to raise a child in this generation. Before we just in this generation of having the mobile phone with you and having all that the internet has to offer with you at all times. And this includes the bad things and the good things. You know, we don't need to get into details in any of that, but we all here understand the bad things and the good things. What would you say?
I would say with how you carry yourself, how you will guide yourself. In that way you will be able to be the example to your children.
And how is that exactly? How is that exactly? Because how would we raise our child? Would we tell them not to have a phone? How are we going to equip our children for this? Because definitely it is not going to work. You first. I wanted to know how you would do it first. Like, how would you raise our child in this generation, in this era? How are we going to do that? You get what I mean? Amma, you've not thought of that?
No, I have thought of that.
And what is your plan to raise the child? You have everything else now, you know. Everything else is there for the baby, you know. But now this part of the life with the technology where you will not be there with the baby 24/7, the baby will be in their own space. You wouldn't know what is happening. So how would you raise your child? I'm just thinking, guys, maybe the only way to be able to I'll teach them what I've done in myself. Yeah. I'll take how I've lived my life with the technology and try and teach them like that, you know. So one thing that we all know is that these technologies are bad.
Yeah.
But one thing that we also focus on is how bad it is. We don't focus on the good part of it, you know. If we tell our kids this is a double-edged sword, you know, and you equip them with the right tools, you know, life tools are there to make work easier. So, and tools can be a good mindset, you know, giving your child a good mindset and a strong mindset. That's a good tool.
Knowledge is a tool.
Yeah, knowledge is a tool.
What you learn.
So how I handle having all these technologies around me is I understand I have the freedom of choice. That's one thing that I think most of us have never understood, that, you know, when this thing, you know, it's not working out for you, you can actually choose to stop it and live like the big things and all that, you know, just like in the small things too. You know, like like the way I was telling you, watching a channel, you know.
Yeah. You have the ability to change.
You're watching something that, you know, you don't like, it's not adding anything to your life, so you just change the channel then. Amma?
Yeah. It's in your hands. You don't lose your mind.
So, man, even would love to hear from you guys. How are you guys managing to do this with this generation? It's been a worry for us. From back in the village, we had a whole section of trying to understand parenting. That was, I think, 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. And now we are pregnant. And is when it just hit us. These worries are coming as well. And we need to be able to have figured a good way for our children to handle all this. We can't hide the technology from them. We can't hide anything from them. The best way is just to equip them with is to live a life that they know it's possible to be lived.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that will be the biggest example to them when they're seeing it through us happening.
Live a life that, most of our children, they really copy a lot from what they see from parents. If you see your child is addicted to this technology, maybe even you are addicted to this technology. Sindio?
It's what they're watching most of the time.
If they see you, if they see us, we're always holding a camera and vlogging at all times, they'll start picking that up as well. They'll start vlogging. But if they see us, we're always on Instagram or on unwanted sites, they'll start doing that as well. If dad and mom are doing it, why would I not do it, so you need to be able to, and this can't come after the baby has come, because the baby, they start learning, I think, since the 9 months. Sindio?
Since inside the womb.
What do you think about that, raising a child in this generation? And now that you see what I was talking about, I'd love to hear now from your side what you think about that now.
I think I had just said or meant the same thing, just maybe we didn't put it in the same words. But the life you live is the biggest example to them. So guide them through the life that I'm going to live, and to pass down whatever you learn, because parents are the first teachers of children. You are their first teachers.
And what about the kind of choices we've had to make, how we ask for help, and we were talking about that. Maybe you'd love to tell us what you were saying about how we asked for help and what the major goal for us and all this is, and how it's benefiting even our tribe,
We I think we've mentioned it a few times. There's a video that we did do asking for help, and we had to ask a couple of times before we received our help. That's what we were talking about. It took us a couple of times asking what we aspire for or what we hope for through that, since the day that we decided to do those videos as well, was that in the future, when there's another young couple just like us, just a young Ian and AANIQA like us, when they are in the position that they ask for help, there's people like us, tribe, who are there to hold them.
To testify that, when tribe like you guys, the ones who trusted us since the beginning, when we put that kind of trust in a focused human being, we accomplish more. We accomplish a lot, because we are quite far from where we were, and all this glory is from you guys trusting us and putting that trust in us. So what I was going to ask you as well is, will our babies be getting backlash due to this, us asking for help? Will it be something they'll be getting backlash for, or will it be something that they will be held high for, that their parents managed to build something from, where we came from? And or how will you think about that? Because you can imagine, when they maybe in school and they're being told, oh, you guys, your parents did this, your parents did this, and
we are proud to live
this is
the
a
life.
wish, guys. It's a wish. Let's all make a wish, guys. This is new.
For us, we are proud of the decisions we made, the choices we made. It's not something that we would have hidden from them anyway. Like we would have hidden from our children that these are the choices we have made in our life. So for them to hear from the world, I don't think would ever be a backlash. They will always be proud of the outcomes of what we did, because we are proud. We didn't do what we did to hurt anyone. we knew what we were doing.
For selfish reasons.
Yeah, we had no. I was not holding you guys.
That's good.
We had no selfish reasons. We are proud of every decision we have made, so they will be proud of every decision we have made. Look at those yellow bees.
They're a lot.
Yeah, they're so yellow today.
So we'd love to hear from you, tribe, as well on this topic of our baby coming. 3 months now, our baby will be here, and before we know it, they'll be knowing how to use this technology. Yeah, so yeah, this is a next step, in life. So
it's an important, very important conversation.
Yeah, it's a very important conversation. As new parents, also I need to know how AANIQA has mentally prepared to raise our child, and how AANIQA needs to know how I've prepared mentally to raise our child. What are the goals I'm seeing, what is the future I'm seeing for our baby, and the way I'm asking you about us asking for help, those kind of choices, how will those kind of choices affect our baby? How will now choices affect our baby when they come? Just it makes us know and realize that our goal is the same. We have the same vision. Sindio? So guys, maybe they let us know.
Yeah, share with us your views. Share with us how you would have handled this situation in your life.
This has been a very short video. Sindio? But it's been short and very interesting for us. It's something that we really want to know. Sindio? Yeah, and we've talked about the kind of battle we had with a certain part of our life when we were young. On our early 20s. In fact, it's something I'm sure all of us have battled with. I'm not sure if some of us have won that battle, but I'll make sure I tag the video in this. I leave it in the comment section so that you guys can just go and see the kind of hellish life we are coming from to where we are today.
From a whole.
From a very hellish life, guys, a bad life, and mentally disabled life, to where we are today and where we are heading. It's worth you guys checking out the video down below.
Yes, check it out, family.
But enjoy.
They're in the window.
So in this video is where we definitely need that proper education, always correct error, guys. Yeah, this is where peace comes in handy. This is where now today when we say peace, please remember to leave that educational wisdom you've carried all these years, what you've learned over raising kids. Some of us here have raised kids our age, some of us are raising kids in this generation. So we'd love to hear how you guys handling it, man. Should we be worried? Should we be worried? Should we, I don't know, should we start putting the technology far away from us? I don't know how I should put it, baby. Yeah. Or how would you ask? Should we be worried?
How should we handle it? How do you guys say would be the appropriate way to handle it? And you have heard how we think about it.
Yeah, and our mind on it. So let us know in the comment section, guys. Watch the video and understand where we are coming from with this kind of talks, because we know how damaging what we're talking about is.
And this is for our children. We talk about this because it is an important conversation.
So guys, this is where we will leave you guys. It's left us worried. So this is where we will call everyone to say a peace if need be. So we love you guys and leave you with peace.
That part, no.
That part. We thought our cups ahead, man.
The video.
And Mazi have fucked up my DL, seen a DL, so normally. Yeah, imagine that's how tough today is for you guys. Faster in this our generation than previously. Actually, their maturity level is going down with the years. Like the younger they are now, the mature they are becoming.
No, women, I believe, are collectors. Okay, how does that women are built and mothers. And obviously, responsibility. We might be at the same age, but